Join us at Digital Impact Philippines, the ultimate conference for digital marketing, SEO, website design, YouTube SEO, and much more. Connect with industry experts, gain valuable insights, and take your digital strategies to the next level. Don't miss out on this opportunity to grow and innovate in the digital world. You can purchase a ticket on our website
www.digitalimpactphilippines.com.
Join us now.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. Enjoy 40 to 70 off for our services. Rank Fortress SEO and VA Agency. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Welcome to Rank Fortress, your blueprint for real-world SEO mastery. At Rank Fortress Academy, we don't teach theory, we teach what works. Founded by William Jones and Rowena Jones, a globally recognized SEO strategist. Our academy was built to give marketers, entrepreneurs, and business owners access to the exact systems that rank websites and generate real revenue. Whether you're a beginner looking to break into the digital marketing world or a seasoned professional tired of fluff-filled courses, this is where you sharpen your skills. We cover everything from local SEO, Google Business Profile optimization, and on-page content silos to advanced YouTube SEO strategies, backlink building, and client acquisition tactics. With over 80-plus SEO virtual assistants trained using this same framework and a proven track record of ranking hundreds of businesses. Join Rank Fortress Academy and take control of your digital future.
Mr. John Erecto, and he's one of our speakers going to come in with Digital Impact Philippines here in Surigao City, June 29th, 30th, and the 1st. And if I'm not mistaken, you are speaking on the 29th, which is during the workshop. And you will be covering, if you can in this interview, just talk to us, tell us about who you are, how did you get started, and what you're going to be talking about at the upcoming conference.
Thank you so much, William, and thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And I'm pretty much sure you guys are excited about the Digital Impact Philippines 2025. So my name is John. You could call me John Recto, and I've been in the business for quite some time. Back in 2016 when I started. So William, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring you down memory lane, but don't worry, it's gonna be concise. So back in 2010, I was, my father retired from employment, and he's the only breadwinner. So I took the torch of being the breadwinner back in 2010. So I have no choice but to juggle around work and study. And then I choose a course that technically I didn't like at first because my course is business administration, major in operations management, but my heart is telling me otherwise, that I want to go for education. I want to teach. So apparently what happened is I kind of thought about it, and I'm sorry for all of the teachers right there. I love you guys, but I kind of figure out with my entrepreneurial mindset that there is no money in education.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. So what I did was to focus on the business administration course because I believe I can do something about it. Now, fast forward, I had my first talk or my first stint giving personal finance talk. Back back then, I was actually a unit manager for an insurance company.
Hey students! Are you ready to stop watching success from sidelines and finally be part of it?
This is your exclusive chance to join the most powerful conference in the country, Digital Impact Philippines 2025, happening this June 29, 30, and July 1, 2025 in Surigao City.
Connect with the CEO pros, AI innovators, business mentors, and creators who are changing the game right here in the Philippines.
No fluff, no boring lectures, just pure, real-world strategies, live demos, and insider secrets that you won't learn in school.
Secure your tickets today and get access to both days of learning, networking, and growth at a discounted rate.
Buy your tickets now at digitalimpactphilippines.com and see you on June 29, 30, and July 1. See you there!
And I gave a talk in front of 300 people, college graduating students in Polytechnic University of the Philippines in Santa Mesa. That's the main campus. So I talk about personal finance and a lot of questions there. I got inspired even more. And then after that, followed by another talk with different universities such as Centro Escolar, companies like, I don't want to mention the companies because I signed an NDA. So companies who are looking for speakers about personal development, customer service improvement, personal finance, financial literacy, you name it. So during those years from 2016, actually I kind of developing this this idea that I'm enjoying it. So why not make money out of it, right? So being entrepreneurial, it's actually like logically that's the right thing to do. So my friends, a lot of friends, actually 100 of friends, are coming to me asking for advice. They are actually business startups. Like, I want to go ahead and establish a coffee shop, a milk tea shop, a restaurant, yada yada yada. However, they failed in the first 3 months, and what they have noticed is that is because they don't have proper guidance. So they asked me to interfere and to to sketch up all of the workflows, business processes for them, and that actually helped them a lot in terms of scalability and profitability. And from there on, I started to scale from the business operations consultancy to virtual assistants. Yeah. So I actually been a virtual assistant back in 22 as a project manager. That's a project base. So my my arsenal of business processes improvement skills just got bigger when I joined as a project manager. And fast forward up to this day, I do have some projects right now, and I'm working as like the operations manager for a startup in the US, and I'm training virtual assistants on their daily work.
I can tell. I mean, I could tell you for a fact, it's like the actual processes part of it. Like I tell people most of the time, it's like most businesses fail within the first 5 years. Stats in the U.S. Most businesses. It's
That's
not
true.
like most marriages. Is it's like 80% of. small marriages into divorce. Same thing with businesses, but most of the time it's because they don't have the systems and processes. Whenever I developed Rank Fortress, for example, I documented every one of our processes. I did all the documentation, training, and everything, and we have all the SOPs, standard operating procedures, and all that, and that's helped 1,000 times. But still, the other piece was missing, which was our operations manager. Now, the operations manager I have is basically like a mini me or mini version of me, but without the operations manager, it would have been a nightmare. Because the operations manager that I have, Lynn, is the one that makes everything flow smooth. You know, so when you have them systems and you have the processes like you're talking about in place, it changes your business dramatically.
That's true indeed. And actually, William, you asked me a while ago about the topic that I'm going to be presenting on the conference. Actually, you're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because I am pretty much, I am pretty much aware that this is a digital impact conference which focuses more on SEO, digital marketing strategies, virtual assistants, and all of that stuff. The thing is, for the past couple of years, actually, I'm bringing in 15 years of experience from all different business disciplines. And one of them was AI, or artificial intelligence. So I'm going to be sharing with you golden nuggets of business processes with AI for you to be able to scale your startups, your SEO companies, and your digital marketing companies. So you really cannot go wrong with this conference because my the topics that I'm going to be presenting to you guys are actually worth a crash course from some speakers out there that will cost you around 20,000, 25,000. But you're gonna get this course absolutely included on your ticket. So that's it. That's fantastic.
What's the number one? I mean, when you're looking at a business, when a business comes to you and says, "Hey, I want to work with you, John," what's the number one reason you think they're usually that you find that they're having failures and issues within the business?
That's a really good question, William. Actually, it depends on the situation they are in. Some of my friends, let me give you an example. There's a sushi restaurant. So one of my friends who owned a sushi restaurant, he's actually in operation for the past 5 years. Actually 4 years going 5 years, but he still hasn't gotten the the climax of the operation because the cash flow is inconsistent. Operation wise, it's just good, like average. But however, the problem lies with the idea that the income is not really that consistent. He's just breaking even on a daily basis. So I always ask my client first time is, uh, what have you done so far in the past year or past 6 months? So that's the first question that I always ask them, because as consultant for the business, for a business or for any entrepreneurial initiatives, is that you always value the CEO's contribution, or the roadmap that he already had in place. And from there, I usually pick it up and put it together into pieces. That's what they like about my approach, because sometimes when you meet a new consultant, they're gonna tear everything down because they want to start a new workflow, a new structure. And personally, if you're an entrepreneur, that's gonna break my heart because I put so much in this business, and you're gonna reset it to something different. But in Stricto, the consultancy company that I'm building, or that I built, is that it's focused more on the process improvement and strategy. you can go ahead and talk to other consultants out there. But what's best um, the best approach or the best spice that we're adding to the meal is actually the business strategy that I've learned through my certifications, through hands-on experience, and different methodologies like Six Sigma and digital transformation.
I think that's a lot of times, even with SEO, what people come in and do, they're like, you need a brand new website and you need this. And it's like, whenever I look at them, like, you don't need a brand new website. You don't need all this other stuff everybody's trying to sell you. We can start with what you have and we kind of tweak it and fix things and rearrange things, but you don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater per se. So, but
That's
yeah,
true.
I mean, I'm really excited about having you there because you're going to be covering things that's like, if I didn't have my SOPs, I didn't have the processes, I didn't have operations manager, I would shut the business down because it's a lifesaver. And that's what most people say. They want to be, if you want to be scalable, it's different than, for example, you got 4 or 5 clients, no problem. Got 20, 30, 100? No, you better have your processes, you better have your systems, you better have everything in order. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems in your family, you're gonna have problems in your business, you're gonna have a lot of stress, your blood pressure is gonna go up and everything else because you're creating stress in your business that shouldn't even necessarily be there, but you're creating it because you don't have the right processes, you don't have the right systems and stuff of that nature. It's kind of like, even in our business, I do coaching, I do meditation, I do mentorship and leadership. And I have those things even there too, because it's like, if you're, we're not just a business, we're trying to coach and develop everyone around us so we flow together. Because it's not going to just help the business, it'll help the community and helps everybody all around. So, but yeah, I look forward to seeing you there and everything. And you guys, we have, it will be June 28th, not 28th, but June 29th, 30th, and the 1st, July. Workshop on the 29th, and the 30th and the 1st will be the 2 days of the conference. And once again, I want to thank our sponsors, John Signey, and I want to thank Local Dominator and well as Jean Gray. And we look forward to meeting everybody there. Also, my mentor, MJ Lopez, will be there as well. He's going to be talking a lot along the same lines of what you're going to be teaching, but his is on self and sales mastery and self-development. And we have other speakers there. We got about 12 different speakers altogether over those 3 days. So it's not what you want to miss. If you don't have your tickets, all you got to do is go to digitalimpactphilippines.com to buy them. Students are only 599 pesos, and VIP I think is 3,500. So appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, you guys be blessed and have a great day. Thank you, John.
Thank you, William.
Bass, please.